You're trying to hand over all these musician gigs over to robots.
Alright. Use the hotel stairway key.
Oh, man.
And now... Where is it?
James!
Key to room 312. Is she here?
Nope. Time to go home.
This is one of the bigger rooms.
She ain't here.
But you know what is? There's a television, even when it's plugged in, all I get is snow. And there's a VCR.
Oh, so be able to play a sex tape on it.
Silent Hill is written on the label in my handwriting. This is definitely the videotape I recorded back then.
Once again, it's just screaming.
Videos don't lie.
It's of him murdering Mary. Did I just spoil it?
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. So peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Mary in her sick bed. James.
Oh. Mom, you recorded Desperate Housewives over my VCR tape again. It's just static again.
We saw what we needed to. James smothered her to death with her pillow.
Yeah.
And now he knows.
I mean,
He legitimately pushed it out of his mind. He couldn't believe what he did.
it's kind of... You can kind of see it happening. Like, there's some pretty good foreshadowing in there to it. Like when Eddie is all like, "You're just like me."
Precisely. Or Angela said something similar.
Right.
Or James's own memory problems.
Nice.
Yeah. Suddenly, like, in fact, you notice how after he killed Eddie, said, "I killed a human being," his first thought was Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going on, okay?
We found Mary, all right.
Nora. Mary's gone.
Okay,
She's
so here's
dead.
my question. Who wrote that letter to Laura?
She did before she
Liar,
died.
that's a lie!
No,
That was 3 years ago.
that's
though.
not true.
No?
She died
No.
because she was sick?
He thought she died of illness 3 years ago.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Children.
Timeline is kind of weird in my head, but yeah.
She got sick 3 years ago. He killed her last year.
Right.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
If If we do play this again, we'll use the new voices, because I want to see how they sound.
Always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I mean, these original voices aren't bad.
That
Some of the writing is kind of weird.
Laura's delivery was a bit shit. There.
I mean, what can you expect from a child actor?
Sorry.
I've seen great child actors.
Mary, you know, isn't here.
He says, holding a gun.
He's not holding the gun.
He's got plenty of guns.
Yes, but he's not holding it.
So we can't be that close to the end because we never found the rifle.
I might have missed it.
Okay.
Laura. Sorry.
I mean, we never really needed it, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. But it's not over.
No?
The radio.
That voice.
What are the stages of grief? 'Cause I feel like this has something to do with it.
I'll say in a second.
So she's gonna come back as a monster, huh? These are all
Five stages of grief are denial, anger, bartering, depression, and acceptance.
I feel like we've gone through pretty much all of
I
those.
press the switch but nothing happens. The fucking flashlight is dead!
We don't have any more batteries, do we?
Nope.
Is that scripted? Is that supposed to happen at this
I
point?
guess so.
Because I feel like
For
this...
now, the hotel is warped.
Right.
The walls themselves are crying.
As is tradition.
Apparently I can still see enough to read the map, though.
So purple squiggles mean
I mean, they're broken in this new
in this
world.
new... Okay, yep. So he has a red pen and a blue pen on him.
And a purple pen.
Oh, because red plus blue equals purple.
I don't think inks mix that way, though.
No.
They kind of do.
I mean, a little bit.
You'd ruin one of the pens doing it that way. but
Right,
Yeah.
and you might just scratch through your wet map that you have.
Yeah. Oh no, now is when we could go to the reading room and there would be like a different book, but that's only on New Game Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mary is indeed dead, killed by... And he couldn't accept the fact that he did it, to the point where he legitimately convinced himself that she had died 3 years ago from illness, rather than recently by his own hands.
I almost like the thought, like the fact that I kind of sussed that out before it actually
Just
came
beforehand, too.
Right, that's like perfect storytelling, because like it's kind of like how in a mystery book you want to be able to be like, oh, it's this guy, I figured it out, kind of thing. Like this is really good storytelling in here.
Town of Silent Hill called to him to tell him something.
Yeah.
It called out to Angela and James and Eddie. Eddie failed to learn his lesson and was punished for it.
What's the lesson to be learned here, though? Just don't kill people? Too late now. Right?
They've all suffered in some way. But Eddie took that and used it to justify his own murderous rage.
Right.
Like,
What you looking at? Oh, there's a thing. Well, back to the basement we go.
And it's flooded. All the tears of the walls filling the same.
Boy.
Yeah, and it's still not working. So I can't see. Oh god.
Oh, there's something.
Whatever, I've been stockpiling this whole game. We're at the end.
Right. We have enough ammo.
And I can't see, so I'm just staring at the recording so I can actually find my way around.
It works. Oh, the bar.
Even the bar is flooded.
Hope the booze is still okay.
Yeah, I keep trying the health drinks. I think those were lying figures crawling in the water.
Yeah, I think so.
Shotgun shells, shotgun shells. There's nothing useful here. I thought he said there's nothing useful here anymore. And I was like, wait a minute.
That sounds. He's pointing his gun.
Because I'm telling him to.
Oh.
I see you. Like, you notice how all the monsters, except for like a couple, are feminine human shaped?
Yeah. Well, all of his, other than Pyramid Head, are.
We'll get to Pyramid Head. I'm walking into a wall.
So we do see Pyramid Head again. Oh, look at that. Now we can see.
In a way.
There's
Here's
plenty
Angela.
There's plenty of light. It's so quiet for being entirely engulfed in flame.
God, look at that.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Angela, yes.
No. Come on, man.
Thank you for saving me.
You're in a burning building. You're not safe.
From the abstract
I wish
daddy
you
earlier.
hadn't.
I mean,
Even Mama said it.
out of the frying pan into the fire, literally.
I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's wrong.
No. Don't pity me.
So Eddie took
I'm
him,
not worth
like, took Silent Hill and made himself into
Me?
more of a monster,
You
and
think you
she
can save me. Will you love me?
is going too far in the opposite way.
Heal all my pain?
Kinda, yeah.
So is James supposed to be kind of like the balance?
That's what I thought.
You certainly can be. Depends on how you do.
James. Give me back that knife.
The everyone from the apartments.
Mm-hmm.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself.
That is one of the endings.
That you do kill yourself?
Yeah,
Wild.
that's apparently the canon ending. Then again, canon doesn't really matter in Silent Hill that much.
Right.
It's hot as hell in here.
I bet.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
That's her Silent Hill.
Right.
Burning fires of rage and impossible passion. We can't go there. That's her Silent Hill face.
Hers is so much lighter than ours.
Or rather well lit. But we've got our own demons to confront.
In the form of Pyramid Head, I'm assuming?
I don't know. The envelope is empty. The letter itself is now gone.
Wow.
Like, Mary's still calling to us. Like, maybe the town brought her back. I mean, it's able to create all these freaky monsters. It's able to, like, shape itself and warp reality. Maybe if we're able to come to terms with the sins we've committed, maybe, just maybe, we can, be rewarded.
Find some redemption.
Maybe we can gain a reward for something,
Mm-hmm. That sounds...
More mandarins. Ouch. So I'm just gonna point it out, the mandarins are representative of guilt. Guilt buried below the surface.
Right.
That, can poke at you from time to time, but when it does, it hurts greatly. And you don't even know why. Oh.
Oh, lovely. You can save 9 times here.
This is the final respite.
Dang.
Hotel first floor hall. Because we are still in the hotel, but Silent Hill has warped it in a way to make it into, well,
This.
Because we may now know the sin we've committed. We have to commit to making things right. We have to confront it and admit to change.
Big black creepy room.
Maria's back again. And now look. 2 of them!
Nice.
And now James spills the beans.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. I needed someone to punish me for my sins. That's all over now. know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Yep. We have to fight 2 Pyramid Heads.
Dun 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 dun. This needs to have some like epic battle music over it.
I think the current backing is perfectly fine.
Ah. Final Fantasy-esque. Like,
Nah. But here's the thing. Yeah, the Pyramid Head is representative of James himself.
right. That kind of makes sense.
A destructive male thing. And remember the first time we saw him? Having its fun times with those mannequins, which are literally just women's legs stuck together. And now, we've seen him 3 times, or at least twice, kill Maria. Someone who looks and sounds almost exactly like Mary. So, on the harder action difficulties, it's actually a valid strategy to use the Great Knife against these guys. Because a thing you can do is actually like park in a corner, have them both show up, and if you swing and hit a wall, it'll actually bounce off that wall. So you can actually swing the Great Knife, purposely have it bounce off the wall, and continue to swing it against them, doing massive damage.
So it's like a accidental cancel.
Yep. Oh shit. Thing is, they may not look like they hit very hard, but I only got stabbed twice. And yeah, I think I missed a hunting rifle somewhere. I think it was in like one of the other like rooms I could have gotten into, like when I was monkeying around the first floor. But at this point, I don't really use the rifle that much anyways, and it comes so late in the game. It's so weird.
Right. So how many shots did it take on these days?
I have no clue.
No, not reload.
But this is the safest way to go about them. Because, yeah, these guys have a ton of health. I'm pretty sure it's shared between them.
Oh.
Because they do both die at the same time, so... We're still shooting at his heads. As opposed to the center mass, like you said. No, damn it. One shot and run. One shot! Fuck. We're not dying now, not to... Oh god, I'm feeling a heartbeat. Eeh. Eeh. Luckily the floor is illuminating them enough that I can see them.
Why are there 2 though?
I'll explain that in a minute.
Okay.
And this is just my own fan theory that, like, was inspired by Roland Metro, who originally played through the games and broke down the symbolism. Which was pretty informative. But, supposedly the creator of the game, like, said something, about why there's 2 pyramid heads that makes no sense. And I don't know how true the article that I found that said it actually is. Actually, go ahead and reload there, James, instead of almost getting stabbed again. Luckily, the shotgun slows him down a lot. This is working, they're just like This is pretty much the final boss right here. There is another boss after this, but in terms of like an actual like final true conflict, these guys are the main like. These guys are the main.
This is a big fight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting them both. Oh, and we just won. Because Pyramid Head can't be destroyed except by himself. I don't need you anymore.
That's symbolism. What the fuck did he do? He like shoved the spear underneath his own helmet?
Yep, and stabbed himself in the head.
Nice.
Pyramid Head won't move anymore. It looks like he's holding something. A scarlet egg.
Gross.
And a rust-colored egg.
Gross.
About the size of a quail's egg. Pyramid Head was holding it. Also, not even the envelope exists anymore. The letter is gone.
It never existed in the first place.
It was...
That's my hot take.
It was a creation by Silent Hill to get James to come here.
There you go.
But the reason why I waited... Oh, whoop. I went out the wrong door again.
Now we have to fight him again.
No. But the reason why I waited until now to talk about it is because the fan theory is that the first Pyramid Head appeared to punish James over his guilt, or not so much his guilt, but to punish James for killing Mary. Because that's the first human being he killed.
And the second one was for Eddie?
Yeah. Hence why one was carrying a rust-colored egg and is a bit more rusty looking himself, supposedly. And the other one was carrying a scarlet egg.
Which is fresh blood.
Mm-hmm.
Why it's eggs, no one knows.
Well, there's a round indentation in the door.
So the eggs are keys.
Yep.
Jeez. I want that at my house. You have to bring an egg every time you want to enter.
That wouldn't be that hard to make, actually. Yeah, both doors go to the same place, but you have to use both eggs on both doors.
Oh.
Dried blood from the death of Mary from long ago. Not so long ago, but quite a while ago. And the freshly spilled blood of Eddie. Supposedly that's not actually the case, but it makes so much sense for that to be the case.
Right.
Apparently that was just there. That was just in the lobby where the music box was. So what else is left to us but to go up to room 302?